But all you fucking Melton ball washers, you Cardiffs.
All right, pause. We literally go to a clip of Chad, and within 3 words, he's saying Melton ball washers. Does Chad have dementia? Because I get the impression we're going to get a typical Chad stream, right? He's going to talk in circles and obsess over things that don't affect his life. I'm starting to think Chad may legitimately have some sort of like alcohol-induced dementia or something, because he literally just says the same fucking thing every day over and over. Yeah, come at me, bro. You want to do this shit? You don't want to dance with me, pal? We're doing it. Oh, hype train. We're doing it. We're doing it. Hype train. Don't mess with me. You want to dance, pal? You want to come at me? Because I'm coming at you. We're all coming. Everyone's going to come, and I'm going to come on you, and you're going to come on me, pal. Are we still doing this, Chad? Here's a fucking novel idea. How about, I don't know, being funny? How about trying to be funny? Providing content for the audience that gives you money. He literally just hits go live and then complains. That's all Chad does. He goes live and he complains. He complains about Ray DeVito. He complains about me. He complains about Patrick Melton. He complains about Carl from Over These Podcasts. Complain. At some point, Chad thought to himself, like, Chad had some realization at some point in his life that complaining equals comedy. You know, he's like, it's like he's like Bill Burr without the jokes. You know, like where it's just, he's just angry about everything.
Let's dance.
Oh my God! I can't. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. Have a great night, everybody. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this anymore. Oh my God. I can't. I literally just said, let's dance. And he said it. He said the thing. He fucking said the thing. He literally, I just said, he was like, it's going to be, come at me, bro. Let's dance. We're doing it. Ball washer. Oh my God, dude. Let me guess. Is he going to bring up the Baked Alaska video? The only thing he knows about me? And by the way, Chad loves this to pull this line that the internet does. Mersh ran away from Baked Alaska. Mersh wouldn't fight Baked Alaska. And the internet wants you to think that Baked Alaska attacked me and I stood there and didn't do shit. Chad, when a fucking, and by the way, Chad, you know fucking Ybor City, and you know there's cops everywhere on 7th Avenue. Baked Alaska ran up to me and went, hit me, bro, hit me, bro, hit me, in front of like 4 cops. And I went, okay, watch, he's going to bring, I guarantee you, because he doesn't even do his research on people. Watch.
Baked you want to back that horse? Let's go. Let's go. Do you honestly think they're better than me?
Yes.
They're not.
Chad, I'm saying it. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm funnier than you. I'm a better streamer than you. I'm a better comic than you. Hands down. You got work with Swartzen, and I've heard rumors about how you get work with Swartzen, but you're working more as a comic than me. But I'm better on stage than you. I'm funnier than you. I'm more clever than you. I have a much wider vocabulary than you. I have more lived experience than you. I have better insights than you. You're a fucking hack. The Z-Man. You're like a fucking parody of a morning zoo boomer.
They're not. Trust me. They're fucking losers. Mongoloid fucking losers that couldn't get chicks in high school. They're fucking dorks.
How old are you? How old is Chad Zumock? You're like 50. Didn't get chicks in high school? What are we doing here? What is this guy? Is this guy for real?
What are we doing here, boys?
Is this guy for fucking real? Didn't get chicks in high school. What are you, 4? You know what I'm talking about. These guys didn't get chicks in high school. Doom's in the chat. Chad is 50 years old. Chad is 50 years old. Talking about his glory days getting chicks in high school. You pulling any chicks now, Chad? You 50-year-old lonely middle act? You didn't pull any chicks in high school. What? Sarah's Jean said he's still stuck in high school. Yeah, because he peaked in high school. He probably called himself the Z-Man in high school. And I'll bet you cash money he gave himself that nickname. Be honest, Chad. Be honest. Who started calling you the Z-Man first? You or other people? And I know you'll oh, no, actually everybody calls me the Z-Man. You'll never be honest. Not in public anyway, but look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and ask yourself that question, Chad. Truly. Who started calling me the Z-Man first? Me or other people? You can't give yourself a nickname, man. You're 50.
And this is what they are. This is what they all are. This whole world is nothing but losers. What are you going to do?
Chad is a 50-year-old single stand-up comedian who lives in a studio apartment in Tampa. You're not fucking... Bro, you're not... What do you think? You're Andrew Tate? Driving around in a Bugatti? Championship kickboxer? You are a middle act. You're a 50-year-old middle act who lives in a studio apartment. Chad, my living room, probably my combined living room kitchen, is the size of your whole apartment. I could fit your entire life, 50 years on planet Earth, Chad, and I could fit your entire life in my living room. How fucking sad is that, buddy? Maybe don't be throwing the word loser around. Seriously. 50 years old, no wife, no kids, no headlining spots, studio apartment, calling other people losers. Sir, I could fit all 50 years of your life into a fucking Home Depot shed. Everything you own can be fit in a shed. You don't even have a car. You don't even own an automobile. I would love for Chad to make fun of me getting my car repoed, because it's like, you don't even have a car to get repoed. All he does is complain. These guys are losers, man. You want to follow them? It's losers. Gav said 3 Home Depot totes. Yeah, how about that, Chad? Your whole life could fit in 3 Home Depot totes. You understand, Chad? Hey, Chad, you ever think about what's going to happen when you're dead? You ever wonder? Do you ever wonder who will remember you? Who will care? Who will sing songs of your glory when you're dead? Because I'll tell you what's going to happen, Chad. One day they're going to find you dead in that studio apartment in Tampa. And they're going to call a couple of numbers in your phone. You don't have any family. Clearwater Chad's going to have to come to your house and go through your things. And then everyone's just going to throw your possessions in the garbage. And the world's going to move on. That kind of shit eats away at Chad. There's a tiny little voice in the back of his head reminding him every day that you're going to be dead, forgotten, and they're going to throw your shit in the garbage. That's it. And stick a little for rent sign on your little studio apartment. That's it, bud. The difference between you and me, Chad, is that I don't have delusions of grandeur. That's where all this shit comes from. All this bravado of Chad's. All this chest thumping. We're doing it. Don't come at me, bro. I'm the Z-Man. It's all fluff. He's puffing. You're a pufferfish, Chad. You're puffing yourself up to look scarier than you are. But you know and I know deep down, you know you ain't shit. Your life ain't shit. You ain't shit. 3 Home Depot totes in the garbage, Chad. Your whole life gone. And Chad has nothing. Chad doesn't have anything fulfilling in his life except for stand-up. And if you met stand-up comedians, they're not fulfilled. The only stand-up comedians I know that are well-adjusted are ones that have a significant thing that means something to them that isn't comedy. Because the Cleveland, long after the Cleveland Chuckle Huts stop calling you, do you think, hey Chad, when you die, do you think people at the Funny Bone in Columbus are going to shut down for the night and do a toast to the Z-Man? Do you think that Nick Swartzen is going to be even remotely affected by this? You're going to die, and Nick Swartzen is going to be posting on Twitter, I'm looking for a new opener. That's it, bud. You need to find something spiritual. Otherwise, you know what I mean? You got to find something to ground you, because these delusions of grandeur and this puffing your chest out talking shit, you're not trying to convince us. You're trying to convince yourself. Because the moment you stop bloviating and you're sitting there in the silence, that's when those thoughts creep in, don't they, Chadley? Really, like, who's going to care when I'm gone? When I'm dead, yeah, they're not going to, oh man, the Bananas Comedy Club, they're not going to add me to some kind of Hall of Fame. They're not going to retire your jersey. You're just going to be dead. That's where we're all headed, Chad. That's where we're all headed, bud. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I'm mentally ready for that. Are you? Are you ready? Because you got 8 years on me, so I would start getting my spiritual affairs in order. And I would start maybe, just maybe, trying to treat people better, knowing that I'm going to be dead someday, and understanding that I'd like to be remembered fondly. Nobody's going to remember you fondly. Just like when Ski Mask died. They're going to talk about you for a week, and everyone's going to move on. You're a fucking clown. You're a super chat counting clown, just like the rest of us. And when I say these things, Chad, again, unlike you, I don't do this whole delusion of grandeur thing. I don't do this over-the-top, self-aggrandizing, self-filleting. I know what's coming for all of us. Do you? Seriously, Chad, I'm not even mad at you. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this anger comes from. 50 years old, you're obsessed with your high school glory days, you call yourself the Z-Man, and you really think you hold a special place in this world. Grow the fuck up. And don't take, that little voice that's eating away at you at night? The one that keeps you up, keeps you angry on the nights you can't drink? Take it up with your own fucking inner child, man. Don't take that shit out on me. Don't take your anger issues out on me, your self-loathing out on me. Fuck is wrong with this guy? He really thinks who the fuck he is, this Chad. Chad, you steal people's credit cards. You say whatever you want about me, but I'm funnier than you, and I don't steal from people. And for the record, all the other shit I could forgive. The DUIs, hey, who hasn't driven drunk before? The getting beat up at a bar and trying to spin that into a Kumia thing to get some clicks, it's dishonest, it's stupid, but it's not like a crime of moral turpitude. The worst thing about Chad Zumock is he's a thief. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, they're not the lowest form of life, but they're down there. You know what I mean? Like, it's pedos, murderers, but I put thieves in that same category. Stealing is gross. Well, I take that back. Stealing from regular people is fucking gross. Trust me, if you can find a way to embezzle $500,000 from Walmart, fuck them. I hope you get away with it. If you rob a bank and you don't hurt anybody and you get away with it, I hope they never catch you. But stealing credit cards out of people's lockers at a gym, that's disgusting behavior. Monty Dyke said, like Chrissy Mayer, LOL. Yes, like Chrissy Mayer. Thieves are gross. And the fact that Chrissy Mayer and Chad both got caught stealing like in their 30s or 40s is even extra gross. Like, you've come this far in life and you haven't developed any fucking morals? And again, if you shoplift or you fucking steal from the government, steal from a corporation, I don't really give a fuck. But you're stealing from regular people.
But you can say whatever you want about me. I quit Super Tips. I literally quit. I go, fuck this guy. You're going to...
Wow, good for you. You left money on the table. Congratulations. You should have stayed on Super Tips, Chad. Maybe it would be out of that fucking studio apartment by now.
His words, file a police report on me, and I'm going to be on your Super Tip, and you're going to tell everybody what I'm making? Go fuck.
And by the way, if he had filed a police report on you, Chad, you would have known about it. I'm pretty sure Melton was making a joke. But in Melton's defense, he posted a lot of tweets. I saw a lot of emails, bro. You would email him like 20 times at like 6 a.m. All kinds of psychotic, drunken insanity. You're a crazy person. You're a 50-year-old who's trying to be the world's biggest troll at 50. A 50-year-old man. And by the way, you talk all this shit about Melton and ball washing and this and that. I might be on Super Tip, but I've emailed and spoken to Patrick Melton less than you did when you were psychotically emailing him. I don't think I've sent, in all the time I've known Patrick Melton, as many emails back and forth as you've sent him in one night. Maybe you're the one who's obsessed with Melton.
Yourself. You do it, Mersh. You do it, Pat Dixon. Go tell Melton to go fuck himself. And go off.
Why would I do that? I'm on Super Tip. It doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Why would I do that? If I tell Melton to go fuck himself, then I might not be on Super Tip anymore. And that wouldn't be beneficial for anybody.
Super Tips. You won't. You're bitches.
You won't blow your life up like I do mine. Yeah, you're right, Chad. I won't.